Give everybody some time here. Let me get my oh, give a few more moments here. We're just under a minute here, um, still live. I'm going to share this. There we go. So now I officially got this on my Twitter page and my Facebook page right now. I'm going to get started because I don't want to waste any time. Right now you are looking at severe weather map from the Storm Prediction Center, and we got today's outlook, which is targeting mainly Wisconsin at the moment. We got that slight risk for severe weather here in northern Wisconsin, and we have a marginal risk for the southern portions of Wisconsin, very far northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, northern Illinois, and into Michigan. And we're going to look at the individual threats. We don't have a tornado potential at all. We do have a wind threat of a 5%, which is conditional. And we have a hail threat, which is most concentrated up here into Wisconsin at the moment. There's currently some storms going on right now, and I'm actually we're gonna take a look at that right now because we may have some warnings in effect. So let's do that real quick and see if we have any current warnings for the region. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch for northeast Illinois, so we're going to take a look at that right now at the radar here. Currently right now for downtown Chicago and parts of northwest Indiana, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. And let's see what we are looking at here for. That's until 7:30 p.m. Central Daylight Time from the National Weather Service in Chicago. And let's see if we can get a detail on it. For 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts, public and social media reports, this is moving at 35 miles an hour to the southeast, and it was located over Oak Lawn. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. The severe thunderstorm warning is for, and it's actually still in effect until 7:30 p.m. Let's see if I can actually get a county. We got a lot of rural areas of the city that are involved in this. Brookfield Zoo, Toyota Park, Windy City, Thunderbolts, Baseball, Moraine Valley Community College, Prairie State College, and South Suburban College. So we do have a lot of areas affected of the severe thunderstorm warning in a lot of inner cities within this severe thunderstorm warning. And we're going to take a look at the other alert that we do have here, because we do have two of them, or a special marine warning. And we're going to take a look at that as well, because anybody that's out on Lake Michigan right now needs to be aware of this. New near shore waters from Wilmette Harbor to Calumet Harbor, Michigan City out to Mid-Lake. Strong thunderstorms were located along a line extended from Harrison Deaver Crib to 6 NM south of O'Hare Airport to 9 NM southeast of Aurora, moving southeast at 20 knots. Wind to nearly 50 knots and small hail, so there is small hail involved with this. So small craft could be damaged or briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. So we could see some rip currents and choppy waves within this special marine warning here for the Chicago area. And I'm going to take this off here really quick. We go to counties. Let's see. County areas. Let's see. Let's close that. And we're going to animate this. This is all moving southeast. There were several severe thunderstorm warnings actually just to near Crystal Lake and Hoffman Estates, I think that is. Yeah, Hoffman Estates was included in those warnings before, but that special marine warning was in effect as well and still is. So the main area of action appears to be in Illinois right now. And we're going to move here and see if we have any warnings for Wisconsin, which we currently do not. So it appears all the severe weather has moved into the Illinois and parts of Indiana area. So we're going to go back to the forecast, and we have that severe thunderstorm watch that is currently in effect for the northeast Illinois area, and that goes until 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Very low tornado threat. Basically, there isn't a tornado threat, but something could happen. Low severe wind, low 50-knot winds, severe hail, and 2-inch hail. These are all low probabilities. So basically, the storms are probably going to start dwindling down as we get further into the evening. Isolated damaging wind gusts of 56 or 65 miles an hour possible. Isolated large hail up to 1.25 or 1.5 in diameter possible. So a small cluster of supercells may persist for the next couple of hours while moving across the northeast Illinois into the Chicago area, with the potential to produce isolated to large and damaging hail and damaging winds as well. So basically this watch goes in for another hour. We're going to check on this mesoscale discussion here and see if there's a probability. We do have a possible watch to be issued for parts of Wisconsin and Minnesota, monitoring the area for increasing severe storm potential this afternoon to the evening. So we got Cape values 2,500 right now. So anything in this blue area here has the greatest potential for severe weather. Deepening cumulus field within this black hatched area may be hard to see, but it's there. So we do have a lot of energy in the atmosphere for that. We do have a 3,500 Cape here into Illinois, and that's why those severe thunderstorm warning and special marine warnings are currently in effect right now for that area. So we're going to go back to the full updated forecast here. We're going to look into tomorrow because we have two slight risk areas. We got one here into the Four Corners region for Utah and parts of Idaho with that slight risk. We also have to go east here across the mid-Atlantic or the northeast New England region, all the way from Watertown down to Columbus, Ohio. Good portion of New York is in between level 1 out of 5 and a level 2 out of 5 for slight risk and marginal risk. Parts of northwest Pennsylvania are in a slight risk. Central and northeast Ohio is actually in a slight risk. And then once you get further to the southwest of Indiana, parts of Kentucky, West Virginia, we're going to have that marginal threat for severe weather, and that is for your day tomorrow. And we're going to look at the individual threats because we do have that 2% tornado threat that stretches all the way from Ohio all the way up to New York. So I do believe a few storms could produce some small, brief tornadoes. Not looking really strong at the moment as far as intensity of those, but something could happen in that area. We do have that conditional higher up 15% threat for damaging winds, and then your hail threat kind of stays more over towards this area of the New England region, northeast, with that 15% hail threat. And then we kind of just go back into your marginal threat for your day 3 outlook. And it's for parts of the Carolinas, Virginia, Washington, Baltimore, places like that. And that's your day 3. We do have some general thunderstorm risk here across the west and southwest, but nothing very prominent, if you will. We're going to take that off. So there's really not a whole lot of weather going on in terms of severe weather. I'm going to jot back down here. We still have those flood alerts here across the desert southwest. And actually, I want to go to a different website here. WPC, which is the Weather Prediction Center Flood Outlook. That'll give us an idea of who will be getting the most rain. We have that slight risk, at least 15% risk for flash flooding across the desert southwest, and even a marginal threat up here into California, Oregon, and parts of Nevada. But this is where the most flooding will be concentrated here over the next couple of days. And we're going to excessive rainfall. We're going to check on, actually that's the same thing. Hold on a minute. Let me do something here, because I don't normally talk about this. Let's see. Let's go to QPF, which is Quantitative Precipitation Forecast. And that'll kind of give us an idea of how much rain the United States will be seeing. We'll go to 5 and 7 day outlook. Let's see, 7 days. Right now you can see where the current rainfall is mainly located. We got high precipitation rates here into the Four Corners region of the southwest. We have just a little bit more rain here between Kansas and Nebraska. Parts of Colorado will be getting in on that as well. We do have some heavier precipitation as you continue all the way up here into the New England region, and that is in part of that slight risk for severe weather when those severe thunderstorms are possible to dump heavy rain. And I wonder if I can, there we go, span in. A good portion of New York could see some beneficial rain. We got some purple and darker purple here off the lake. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here, give you an idea. We have anywhere from, 4 to 5, maybe even 7 inches of rainfall forecasted here for parts of Colorado to the southwest. So anywhere in that flood zone is going to be susceptible to flash flooding, and that's in kind of what we are watching for and what we're going to be seeing. Let's see. There we go. Let's look at the flood outlook and see what it shows. There's really no significant flooding across the U.S. There's your chart, possible, likely, and occurring if you're in that red area. But there appears to be no significant flooding going on, which is good because most places don't need any flooding right now. Let's check out the heat index because, let's see, this is currently something that I've never actually checked. And we got quite a bit of diagrams here. I'm not going to really get into too much on that. But anyway, that's currently what's going on in the forecast right now. Not a whole lot, but I want to jump on here and do a live stream on what's currently happening. First and foremost, I greatly appreciate everybody for tuning in, and I've been collaborating with some YouTube streamers. I've also created a Twitch account. I used to have one a few months ago to almost a year ago, but I never really used it because I didn't fully understand the exact exempt of how to use Twitch. I did put some live streams up here and there, but never really got heavy into it. And then once I got back into my YouTube channel, I started realizing that, maybe I could do something with it. And I plan on doing something with it. But mainly, just been progressing through my YouTube channel. I'm up to almost 110 subscribers now, which I'm very impressed with that. I'm glad to be back into my channel throughout daily streams and some YouTube shorts on some videos, using those for intro videos going into my daily live streams. And I think that might help create some revenue or an avenue, if you will, for me to bring more content in and more subscribers. So I believe that if I keep plucking away at this, I'll be able to make this happen, because it's everything I want out of this whole deal is to be able to make this a career. And there may be some times where I don't live stream, but I'm going to try to, and I hope everyone tunes in. Hope everybody enjoys my content. If there's something that needs to be said or talked about, please let me know in the comment section, or hit me up on Twitter. I'm not really on Facebook a whole lot, but I may try to expand my horizons and keep my Facebook alive as much as possible. But mainly, my Twitter and my YouTube channel are my two main resources of communication and being able to bring in more viewers and subscribers. So thank you very much. I hope you all have a great evening. Once again, I'll be live again tomorrow, and we'll discuss the weather once again. Like I said, if there's anything that you want to know besides weather, just let me know, and I'll try to talk about it. I still got that special thing coming up this weekend, exclusively and only to my YouTube channel, of something that I'm going to be bringing up and talking about. Nothing weather related. It's more on the lines of mental health, and that's also something that I kind of want to bring in a little more too, because I've been kind of neglecting that thought of just focusing on strictly weather. But I want to bring in mental health as well, because I do believe people suffer from it still. But anyway, I'll get into all that this weekend. I don't want to discourage anybody from what this stream is really for. So please stay tuned. Be safe out there, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.